people of YouTube, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Mabel, or Mabel as Gina call me. Thank you for tuning in. Before I begin this video, I would like to issue a disclaimer that I'll not be doctor, I'll not be nurse, so everything I'm going to be sharing in this video is based on personal experience and research. And also I would like you to be interactive, I would like for you to tell us more or add to what I have to say if you're a woman that has experience about what we're about to talk about. So stay tuned. Many women wonder how much difference, or they just wonder how pregnancy is going to affect their bodies and their vaginas as well. This video says my vagina as a mom of 2 under 2. I'm going to tell you guys how my vagina is now after having my babies. But before then, let us be a little bit more general before we get personal and talk about me, right? People just wonder, is it going to affect me? Is my vagina going to be loose? Is it going to be normal? There is a lot that women go through, there's a lot of changes that your body goes through during and after pregnancy. Because now picking you carry for belle, they play like you're bringing forth a full human being to the face of the earth. You're not expected to be normal. And for those women that are normal after all of these, kudos to you. I'm amongst those women, I'm going to share the parts where I'm enjoying and the parts where I'm not really enjoying. Yeah, so from your hair to your skin to your tummy to your vagina to your breasts, you're going to experience changes so bad that it doesn't even feel like you. You're like, where am I? When they tell you that when you give birth, a mother is also born, it is not necessarily about your physical appearance, but it is also part of it, because you're now a mom. You're no longer that single girl with pecky breasts and, the vagina and all of that. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more. So naturally, the vagina is designed to accommodate and hold a baby. And you know how when you want to have a baby, it opens up, it stretches, and usually it's supposed to shrink back into its original size or maybe close to that. But unfortunately, lots of women suffer from their vagina expanding and not shrinking back completely, and it's so loose. The muscles. I want you to do that. Okay, I still have good news for you, Sha. If you're watching the video, I can tell you what to do based on my own knowledge, okay? So it's no longer the same size, no longer like their vagina. It's crazy. Women go through one or two things. Some women can no longer hold pee. When they sneeze, they pee on themselves. When they laugh, they pee on themselves. This is a very broad topic, but I just want to narrow it down as much as I can. A lot of people think that this whole vaginal thing, or all these changes with your vagina, because there are lots of changes that your vagina can face, even if you had a C-section. But in this video, we're going to be talking about those that have had, or those that are going to have vaginal delivery. It's quite different for lots of people. There are different factors. Some people, they have bigger babies than some women. Some women get an episiotomy where they give you a tear, and some women do not have an episiotomy. So it's different for different people. Of course, the level of expansion your vagina is going to expand if you're going to have a bigger baby cannot be compared to how much is going to expand if your baby is not as big, So there are lots of factors, even genetics as well, even your age. There are lots of things that makes your vagina, loose and different. Yeah. So sometimes it's the pelvic floor muscles that gets really weak or is overstretched and is unable, because the muscles are weak, it's unable to shrink back to normal size. But not to worry, there's always like a solution for every problem, right? But women, they suffer. Let us not talk about how the pregnancy is, and then giving birth, and then if you have to have an episiotomy, and then they stitch it. Sometimes you make a very big pull and it's loosed again. You have to go back again and go and stitch again. Waiting happen. Sometimes you don't walk well, it's going to lose. You don't sit down well, it's going to lose. woo, it's so painful, but I guess that's how God made us, and He has given us the strength, because a lot of times we're like, where did we see? I feel like a lot of moms are just winging it. We are just moving. We don't even know how we get the strength to do the things that we do. We don't even know how we come as far as we do. But man, it's not easy. You're there struggling with breast milk, struggling with you don't even have sleep sometimes. It's crazy. So if you're a mom, I always give kudos to you guys, to us, okay? And if you're a mom in waiting, hey God, there's a lot of experiences that you're going to experience. Just know that your baby is going to come, and all these things that we are saying, you're going to experience some of them, okay? Because you're going to hold your babies in your hands. Say amen. So let's talk about me. Really, I'm not one that have really been bothered about my vagina. In short, and I'm very sincere, even though a lot of you are not going to believe me. It was after giving birth to my second, that was like, I thought they said after giving birth to vagina will be loose. Why is my own not like that? Because it is maybe probably even tighter than before. And I'm very happy about it, that I don't have to go through all of this. But I feel like when I say tighter than before, it's tighter now that I had my second baby than when I had Jamal. And when I had Jamal, it was not even anywhere close to loose. But it's tighter now. That's why I'm sharing this video. So maybe it's because of what I did, okay, during and after my pregnancy. Maybe that's what has helped me. And that's why I am here to share. I'm not giving you like a 100% guarantee. I'm saying that me personally, Mabel, that is what has helped me. That's what I believe has helped me, because sometimes I hear that, oh, they cannot hold tampon in. Tampon will fall down. It's loose. Some people say, I don't understand, you know. And I'm really grateful that I didn't have any of those experiences. So here I was encouraged during pregnancy to do lots of pelvic floor exercises. Some people call it Kegels. I don't know if it's the same, but what I know is pelvic floor exercises. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do it, how I did it, yes, and how I still do it, because I do it all the time. It's actually now like something I do unconsciously, because I have mastered it so well. When I was pregnant, it wasn't so easy remembering, but I used to do it anytime I remember. So that exercise is basically like when you release pee, then you hold the pee back, you seize the pee, like you release pee, then you seize it back. Or like they would like to describe it, when you're sitting on marbles, right? And you want to use your vagina to take one marble in to yourself, you know. So the best way to say it is when you do, then you shrink. It's almost like breathing in and breathing out down there. Exactly, that's how it's done. So there are different ways to do it. You can either do in and out, or in and hold. Just the way you can do. Or you can do. All these would help tighten the walls and the muscles around your vagina. So you can set, like my health visitor told me, that I can set a timer on my phone every 30 minutes or so. I can't remember the duration, but I can set a timer on my phone to remind me to do it. Or another way you can do it is that tell yourself that anytime you are breastfeeding, like I shared this in one video where I was talking, I don't know, I'm going to link the video here, where I said anytime there's this contraction that I used to feel when I had my second baby, when I just finished having the baby, when I just newly had the baby. Every time I'm breastfeeding, I feel the contraction. So anytime that contraction comes, I do the pelvic floor exercise, and it even eases off, and it helps with even your tummy and your vagina like shrinking back to normal. So as much as you can, so you either set a timer, or every time you're breastfeeding, or if you're pregnant, just tell yourself, or maybe if you're driving, when you get to every traffic light, you remember. Just anything that will make you to remember to do it. And because it's an exercise, you have to start gradually. You don't have to start and do 100 million in one day. It's not me that sent you that message. So anytime, maybe when you're cooking, anytime, anywhere, but try not to do it when you're urinating. I don't know much about this. My health visitor told me, I think my health visitor, because my midwife was one that encouraged me to do it when I was pregnant. My health visitor encouraged me to do it more after I had the baby. So she told me that if you release the urine and take it back, it's bad, that you could get like an infection. And I've read it somewhere that it can give you like urinary infection and even make your muscles dysfunctional. So it kills the entire aim of this whole thing, right? So try not to do Kegels, pelvic floor exercises when you're urinating. Don't do it when you're urinating. It doesn't mean that if you do it once or twice when you're urinating, there'll be problems, so no, but just try to make sure you do it every other time, but not when you're urinating, okay? So that is going to help tighten the muscles. It's going to help tighten your vagina. Do it when you're pregnant. Me, one of the reasons why I did it, I wanted my vaginal muscles to be strong and I did not want the baby to tear me. So I felt like if that's me or in my own thinking, I felt like, oh, if it's strong, I'm not going to have a tear. And guess what? Baby girl did not have a tear. Whether it's the thing that did it, I don't know. I shared why I think I do not have a tear in one of my videos. I think that same video that I just linked. If it's not that video, I'm going to link the other one. So at the end of the day, I don't get tear. You know, I felt like if the muscles are strong and firm, I'm not going to have a tear, which is what happened to me. So to the glory of God Most High in heaven and on earth, I'm so happy that I did not experience all of that. Then I think the only thing that I'm not happy with is the color of my tummy. When I was pregnant, my tummy wasn't dark and it was not ugly. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have much stretch marks. I only had stretch marks under my belly button. But now every part of my tummy is looking black. Not black, just darker than my skin. And my mom used to make me feel like it's ugly, sha. Isha somehow is not smooth. Yeah, it's not smooth, but it's not as ugly as some other people. But I don't even think that using the word ugly is good. It is just part of your journey. It's just part of the story, part of the scars and everything. And I used to always say that my babies are worth every single thing that I had to face, and even more because they are so precious. Oh my God, babies are so sweet. Sometimes I'm like, are you sure I should not have another baby? Me that was saying, I will never do this again. My dear people, sometimes I'm like, are you sure I don't want another one? Because they're just so sweet. Even with their drama, they're just so sweet. So yeah, talk to your doctor. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I ordered some pizza before I started filming because I'm very hungry. And he just got here, so I saw just pinch one chicken for the video to go on well. It's not a mukbang. Mukbangers. Do you like mukbangs? Do you like all the smacking sounds and all of that? Do you watch mukbang videos? If you do, let me know. I've almost finished this thing. I don't know why. When you try to do like very nice videos, creative, educational, you don't get much views. But when you just start doing mukbangs, which is interesting anyways, entertaining videos too, people just like it more than very educational videos. I don't know why. Why do you think so? So if you find your vagina hurting you, you find sex painful, you find yourself peeing on yourself, you know, postnatal, you cannot hold down a tampon and all of those, please talk to your doctor. Don't keep it to yourself or don't go and say, I'll be fine later. Don't keep it to yourself. Please talk to your doctor. There should be something that they can do for you. Just thought to come and share from my many knowledge and knowledges as a mom of 2. I'm sure moms of 5 will be like, what's this one you talk? What's this one? No. Even though, leave it like that. I hope you enjoyed watching. Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to go and eat. I enjoyed filming. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Stay safe. I love you. Thank you so much. Thumbs up. Do not forget, okay? And subscribe if you want to be part of this family. Share to people that you think would find this helpful. Bye, guys.